Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. We finally finished our third crusade against the Ottomans, and things went fairly splendidly. We were able to take everything that we had claims upon, and even some extras, which is rather nice. So now we are even up, we have now got land borders against places like Montenegro, it seems. Mind you, it is a, yeah, it's Orthodox, so that is all nice and good to see. But either way, we're now going to go ahead and sort some things out. So first things first, we're going to send some troops over here to deal with some rebels. We will have, you know what, we'll have you chill out over here as well. The rest of you, though, I think we're going to go ahead and march on up. We're going to go ahead and take on Sweden. We should probably try and get some claims, so I suppose that is what we will do. We'll try and get an area claim on all of this. It shouldn't take us too much. It's only going to be 24. So let's go ahead and, where is this? Build spy network. Alright, so that is what we're going to do. Now, when we do go to war with these guys, I was thinking about who we could bring in and everything else, but I think we're actually in a pretty decent position for the Holy Roman Emperor. So at the moment we've got Mecklenburg that we are working on. We should be able to make some progress there. And then I think some of these other ones that we're looking at aren't actually that far off. Baden isn't the worst at minus 252. They're not a heretic, so we don't need to try and forcibly convert them. And that should be alright. And then same with Cologne. It does say we're a heretic here, but they are Catholic and don't like the Protestant Emperor of Austria much either. So it's a little bit easier. It's a bit of a, it's not the best, but it could be a whole stack worse. We have a whole bunch we could make up in points if we improve our relation with them. If we also go ahead and get some royal marriages or even an alliance or two, I think we stand a very good chance on being able to take this away from Austria. So either way, that's going to take some time. We've got people working on that as it stands. We're trying to improve some of our favors with Salzburg, and I believe they are, yeah, actually, you know what, maybe Salzburg's not the right choice here. No, let's go ahead and cancel them. I've made a little list of those from easiest to most difficult, and yeah, we really don't need to be chasing him right now. Let's go ahead and drop these favors. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do just that, and we will pay attention elsewhere. Alright, Austria is looking for military access. We'll go ahead and allow that. That's nothing wrong with that. We are allied to them. But what I am thinking of doing is, before we do too much, if we have a look at our situation with our subjects, it does look like Nogai's getting rather, how do we put it, untrusting. So let's go ahead and make sure that nothing happens. We can go ahead and trade a whole bunch of favors here for trust, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it as difficult for them as possible. So we're going to trade favors for trust, and that should be all that we need. So we'll go ahead and do that, and so that brings that down to 34. So we shouldn't have to worry about them for the rest of their annexation. We have some other rebels popping up, but I guess that's not a serious issue. And I think we're pretty good. Yeah. Alright, so we can seize land, but I don't think we'll do that just yet. We need a little bit more loyalty from the Cossacks. Yeah, that'll be fine. We also have... no longer dealing with all of that. That's all well and good. Threatening our trade. Saxe-Lauenburg. That is... Wait a second, where were those guys? Yeah, you were here. So, who are your friends? Brandenburg, Mecklenburg, and Dithmarschen. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about you. You're fine. We're all friends here for now. Well, for now, yeah. Alright, let's see. We're still a couple of years away from annexing Nogai. That's going to be a little while longer. Another 4 years. That's not the worst. What I was thinking is... Yeah, we're definitely going to need as much diplomatic reputation to try and boost our opinion with some of these people. I'm thinking... Let's see, what do we want to go for? Oh, actually, you know what? Before I forget, we have a terrible, terrible heir. Let's go ahead and disinherit. It's 50 prestige. It's not the end of the world. We can easily get that back with one little victory. But a 015 is not acceptable. Yeah, alright, so we'll leave that there. Yeah, I think one of our next ideas is probably going to be something along the lines of diplomatic. Diplomatic or maybe... Diplomatic or influence. Either way, it was something along those ideas. I think that'll give us a little bit of a better fighting chance, so we'll leave that there. We also have... what is it? That's right, royal marriages with people to go ahead and work on. So, let's find... Where is it? Georgia. Let's go ahead and go for a royal marriage here. We should try and do that. Wait a second. Oh no, we already have that here. Wait a second. I know there's somebody we don't have one with. We can go with no guy. It's not the end of the world. What about, where is it? Caradel. Oh, you're actually the wrong religion. Huh. I don't remember that being the case. That is... Okay, you know what? Maybe we go ahead and try and convert them. Opinions and all, not bad. You know what? It's fine. We'll just leave that be. Let's just go ahead and maybe see about royal marrying our allies and things like that. We've got Austria. We can go ahead and marry, so we'll get that sorted. And then I think who else is left? Yeah, Norway. Norway and no guy. Those are the two that we can marry. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, just improve our relations with them. Alright, so Norway, here you go. Congratulations. And let's go ahead and get that last one sorted. Alright, so that's all good. Excellent. They're all happy. Our troops are still making their way up here, so there's no point in starting any wars just yet. Alright, and we should also, before I do, make sure that we start dealing with some rebel suppression. So, you there, we'll chuck our good general on over there. These fellows, let's go ahead and deal with the rebel suppression, please, and thank you. There we are, we'll take care of those. That should be enough, and then same for over here. Let's make sure that we have everything that we can, and you know what, I suppose for good measure we may as well do a little bit more just in case. I don't think it's going to be particularly necessary, but you know, you cannot be too safe. Alright, so let's see, when we go ahead, we're going to be fighting Tuscany, Brunswick, and Hamburg. Okay, these guys would be able to deal with Sweden very quickly. Tuscany is this guy, and then was it Brunswick? Yeah, they're not going to be too much of a difficulty either. Oh, in fact, though, Tuscany is going to be a little bit of a pain. In fact, they're going to be the biggest pain here. Yeah, we might see about breaking up their alliance with maybe Burgundy and France. Even Ferrara as well, or Ferrara, and no, actually no, we'll leave those two. We don't want them to get eaten just yet. They look like easier snacks for us to go for. But either way, we're finally up to the next idea. That is our siege ability, an extra 20%. It's been a long time in the making, but I'm very happy to see it. I think, let's see, hang on, Spy Network over here. I think the next war we're going to go for that's reasonably big is Commonwealth in 45, so that's 8 years time. Let's go ahead and start building a spy network against them. We have a couple of claims, but I don't think it is enough. No, we're going to go for as many as we can. We want to be able to take as much control of this little area as possible. Make sure that we're getting all of the money. Alright, let's see, what else have we got? Let's bring... Oh, wait a second. You're a light ship, which we can upgrade. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. That seems fine. Anyone else over here that we need to upgrade? Need to be in port. Alright, then. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do just that. Alright, anyone worth upgrading? No. Oh, wait a second. No, we just don't have the money. Alright, let's give it a month, and I think we'll upgrade all of our light ships together. That'll be fine. Alright. So, spy network, improving relations, annexing. Yeah, I think that's fairly good for our people. Let's see. What have we got? Alright, you guys. Let's move. Let's move up over there. What have we got here? Yeah, sure, we'll give you access. If you want to run away from the Ottomans, I don't blame you. Make it a little bit harder for them. That said, though, we could have potentially got some of our troops back out of here. You know what? You definitely don't need a leader since you're kind of up a creek without a paddle. Let's go ahead and bring you over here. We might use you to fight Tuscany. Yeah, in fact, we might use all 90,000 there. We may need to consolidate our troops to be able to do that quite well. Yeah, fight Sweden, zip down, take them out, and then focus on Tuscany. I think that's probably going to be the way that it's going to have to happen. Alright, favors for money. I don't think that's going to happen right now. We're upgrading our ships first and foremost. So, yeah, that's pricey, because there's a couple of them. That's fine. I think we should also check too, because we have expanded a little while since we last checked. Yeah, we now have room for an extra 20, what is that, 26,000 troops? We should keep that in mind because that could be worth expanding. Let's just see. So, we've got some claims against Delhi which we may want to use. We also have claims against Japan for our missions, so that's also not a bad idea. Let's see, we would need 72. Yeah, what have they got? They got 60,000. Wouldn't be the end of the world. We could take that relatively easy, I think. But again, if... You know what, for now, I think we'll just... Oh. A 535. Alright, much better. Mikhail, good job. Alright, so yeah, what I think is we'll hold on to that force limit for a little bit. We'll make sure we have plenty of money. Maybe we'll send one of these stacks over there, and then we will grow an extra attachment, I guess we'll call it. Conform to template or whatever have you, and then we'll be able to fill out our ranks that way. And that should be good. Alright, Mecklenburg, let's go ahead and recall from there. It looks like that's panning out rather well. We're now at... What is this? Relations are at 145. Huh. Okay. Prestige and legitimacy. Okay, we need to improve those. Yeah, what do we need? They prefer Saxe-Lamberg. Okay, so Austria's only getting one vote, so they're about to get kicked out of the emperorship. That means who's going to take over? Brandenburg? Yeah, Brandenburg. Okay, so we really need to kind of steal... Oh, Brandenburg or Cologne... Oh, Burgundy, sorry. Yeah, I don't like the idea of Burgundy becoming the emperor. That would be annoying. They're already an absolute annoyance as it stands. Okay, so let's see. Who has the next amount? Okay, Cologne? Yeah, alright, Cologne it is. I'd rather Brandenburg be the emperor over Burgundy. So Cologne, you can be my new focus of friendship. Let's go and improve relations. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes. Alright, we can afford a few investments, which I think is fine. Looks like our troops are almost ready. But I think we're just going to go ahead and dive on in. Yeah, there's really no point in hanging around. Alright, military access from Hormuz, sure. Military access from Sind, sure, you can have that as well. Do we want to take any land? Not just yet. I think we'll be fine. And I think that's about time to declare war then. Yep. Tuscany, Brunswick, Hamburg. We can call in Austria. In fact, you know what? We may as well. If Austria's fighting on the same side, maybe they can deal with Tuscany and help us Help us not have to work quite as hard. At the end of the day, we're not really taking money. We'll probably take war reps, but we just want to break up some relationships. Oh, and we need a relationship, of course. Sorry, not a relationship. We need to have a diplomat. But you know what? We are very close to being able to get that 24. I think we give it a month. I think that's the best thing for us. We'll separate those troops. We'll give it a... yeah, what's that? Let's see. 1.3 per month. We need about 10, so that'd be 6-7 months. Yeah, that's not that bad. 7 months is fine. Looks like Burgundy paid for all of the Commonwealth's debts. I suppose that's nice of them. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll see how this all goes. Doing pretty good as far as our power is concerned. Yeah, growing nicely. It's not bad. We're also getting rather close to another government reform. It looks like in August of 1640. That will be particularly good. Hopefully we can get some more bonuses for our empire. Oh, and of course, I forgot we had burger loans. My bad, but it is what it is. Oh, and the printing press is around. Okay then, well. Whereabouts is this? Let's see, is that an institution? No, that's manufactories. Maybe it's just because we have the printing press? Oopsie daisies, I think I just clicked off that a little bit too quick. Oh well, at least we know that manufactories is coming up next. We'll, in fact, let's see. Has 2 neighbouring 15 development provinces? Oh, that's easy enough, we could easily do that. Let's just check our development, and I think we'll make sure that that happens. I know that we have some world ports which have a decent amount. Yeah, we just have to bump that up by 5 and all is well with the world. Okay, in fact, you know what, we're even going to go ahead and do that now. You know what, it's only a couple of points. There we go. So we already have that just in case. There we are. 2 neighbouring provinces, that'll be fine. Yeah, hopefully we stand a good chance of getting that. That would be remarkably good if we could spawn that. Alright, dear. Looks like things aren't going too well in some of our provinces, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, still got 12 years, so we also do want to make sure that we're focusing on building up some manufactories to get that a little bit sooner. And then in, what is this? 1 month? 2 months? Yep, okay, so beginning of December we should be fine. Truces with a whole bunch of people is over. I think I saw Delhi in that list, which is fine. We'll leave that be though, it's not that important. But either way, there we go. That is the 1st of December, that is the 28th spy network we need. Let's fabricate a claim on their most expensive area. And that will do. Alright then, so now that we've got that sorted, we can go ahead and declare war, and it should be nice and cheap. Defender of the Catholic Faith has gone to Spain. Alright then. Note to self. But either way, let's go ahead. Cleansing of heresy. That'll do. Let's call on in Austria. Off we go. Nice and simple. Alright. 5 Siege General. You march over there. We're going to march over here. That should be fairly swift. Let's make sure that we pay off our loan before I forget. So that'll cost us 1266. That's easy enough. Sweden gets spy network. Yeah. That is... Oh wait, no, we just picked up a whole bunch. Yeah, of course we did. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just go... Sabotage... Recruitment? Slander merchants, that'll do. I don't really care too much. But that'll be fine. Alright, so you're marching on down here, you're marching over there. Let's see, are we fighting much of a navy? The answer is... predominantly Tuscany. Okay, well that's fine. You guys can go ahead and... not privateer, but protect trade in the Baltic. We're strong enough where I don't think it's going to matter too much. You guys can go ahead and... oh, upgrade your ships. How much did that cost? 285. You know what? We may as... We'll be fine for now. Let's just go ahead and hunt any extra... not pirates. Enemy fleets in the Baltic. That'll be fine. We should be strong enough. The upgrade we'll do after the war. That's all that we need. Alright, so looks like Tuscany is zipping on into Austrian territory. That's fine. Looks like we've got a nice couple of battles which is working out for us. We'll march down fairly quickly. We'll take care of these guys. Leave them no port of call. So that should be nice and good for us. Looks like Norway's joining on in, which is excellent. Yeah, nice couple of little victories. Just what we want, and we're about to have a couple more. Look at that. Alright, excellent. So far, so good. Let's see. Siege of their capital is over. Let's march on down to where their army is. And I think that's about it for Sweden proper. Now we just got to go ahead and deal with the rest of the friends. Alright, at least that's easy though. That is nice and easy. Oh, we also did take Dallas Gogan there, so I do question... Oh, we have a claim on that province? That is excellent. We will definitely happily take this copper mine. Extra goods, local goods produced, better construction cost in the area, and cheaper artillery cost. It's always going to be a good thing for us. So we will definitely take that. Let's just go ahead and see, can we even full annex these people? If we can, we may as well. Yeah, it's not even that bad. And then we can still take all of their cash as well. Alright, well that is a perfect war score, and that is exactly what we will do. Let's march our troops around. We don't have access through Denmark, so I guess we're going to go the long way around. Let's start working on Tuscany. Let's go ahead and zip down over here. That'll be fine. Alright, so that's that. Let's get you down over here as well. And then... let's see, what have we got? Okay, there's a couple of light ships. They're not... no transports. We've almost caught everything up. Unrest is pretty low. You know what? I don't think that they're going to become too uppity. Let's just go ahead and march on up. We'll cancel the rebel suppression. That's fine. We'll leave those in Constantinople just in case, but I think we'll be fairly safe. And that should give us the numbers that we need. We'll deal with Tuscany first before the smaller people. As nice as it is to get rid of the small little, the small little nations, it's far more economical if we take out the big guy first. Alright, so overextension's almost gone. That is excellent. That'll help us out. I think that might even be impacting our... what is it? Diplomatic reputation? Yeah, that was hurting our Diplo rep, all of that extra overextension. So, yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Okay. Okay, so, we have a free fellow. Let's go ahead and start spying on Tuscany. Let's try and improve our sieging against them. That should be fine. We do have 30 spy network against the Commonwealth, so we may as well go ahead and... oh, 52. Okay. Well, you know, we'll leave that a little while longer. But if we get caught, I think maybe we just go ahead and keep on improving relationships with people. Alright. 26,000 Tuscans and many, many more of ours. Let's go ahead and merge this into one single stack. Let's march over towards the fort over here. If we can beat up their army, take away some of their power, I think it's going to make it a little bit easier in the long run. They shouldn't be able to reinforce too quickly, so I think this is going to be for the better. Although, they may be stacking up. Let's just give it another day. Okay, they are backing away. I don't think they'll go for this. Let's make sure that we have a allow attach from our friendlies. And, oh, we can even invest in a new idea. Okay, well then. Let's go for better land force limit modifier and special unit cost modifier. That is very, very nice. Alright then. That means the last one left is 5% discipline, better army, morale recovery, and then we can even pick up another policy if we so desire. And that should definitely be done before tech, which is incredibly nice. Alright, so let's march on in. We're going to take this fight. We're outnumbering them remarkably. Yeah, they would be fools. They would be very foolish to try and defend that situation there. Yep. Alright, so we lost less than they did. That is ideal. Looks like some of them are going to come marching on in, which seems... Wait a second. Where are you going? Austria is travelling to Memmingen. That is Memmingen proper. They're marching on them. Okay, into farmlands. Well, I guess if you're arriving on the 1st... how about we give it an extra day or two? We'll let them take the brunt. What day will we arrive? Hang on a second. Yeah, so... Austria will arrive on the 1st and the 29th. We'll march on in and we will be there on the 2nd. Okay, so let's just slow down, get that reinforcement tick, and then we are going to consolidate our regiments. And unfortunately, that was also the death of our great advisor. That is a shame. Alright, well then, what do we go for? Yearly inflation or prestige? Good question. I suppose we may... actually, hang on a second. How is our inflation going? 2.3. A little bit of extra power. We can just pay that down. Let's go... Let's go with the yearly prestige for now. We want to get back up to 100 as soon as we can. Just help out with all of the relationships that we're trying to negotiate. So, yeah, the sooner the better. We also have a 30 stack that's making it over here for a siege. Got some friends nearby too. Ooh, looks like we have taken out some more of their navy. Alright. Oh, and of course, before I continue to forget, let's pay off one of those loans. There we are. And then... in about a year, we can go ahead and pay off the second one, so that should be fine. Looks like that is a very solid victory right there. Stack wipe, plenty of cannons, all out. That is going to make our life easier. Look at that, down to 112,000. That's what we want. Alright, so let's march down over here. Let's just take a little bit of protection for a second. Actually, no. You know what? No. Let's move over here. We'll get a little bit of a recuperation going, and then we might zip over there and fight that 40 stack. We just need to get back a little bit of our morale. It does look like they took that fort, though, unfortunately. But again, we should be able to beat them. Oh yeah, and it looks like some of our old centralization of states has come through, which is very good. I'm very happy for that. Alright, so I think these guys are going to be fairly well prepared. Yeah, let's just go ahead and chase down some people. Let's move up to Brunswick and see if that's where some of Tuscany's troops have disappeared to. Oh, there they are. They made it across over here. Okay, so that's kind of annoying, but you know what? That's actually not the worst thing. They're stuck on a fort. Wait, what? How did they make it through? Surely we would have access around. Okay, we can go over there. We can go around here. Is it... I find something suspicious about all of that. You know what? Let's just chase down these guys. We'll take care of the small stacks. We'll figure this out. Alright, let's march on over there. 12,000 men is clearly not an issue. They have much better discipline, but again, we have better morale. It's not going to be an issue, especially when we have the numbers we do. Some losses are to be expected, but at least it's in service of our great nation. Alright, so let's move. Do we... Oh, we're stuck. Okay, well, we're already moving on in. I guess we go ahead and we chill here. This is a level 7 fort. We need at least 27,000 troops. My goodness. Okay, well, I guess that's what a star fort does with a little bit of an upgrade. My goodness, that is a fair chunk. Alright, you know what? I'm not actually sure I feel like wasting my manpower on this. Let's work our way around. Yeah, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can find where that other stack left. Oh, in fact, there we are. There they are. Let's go ahead and hunt them down. If Austria has to bail, that's fine by me. That just means we can go ahead and catch them out on low morale. That'll be fine. We did take a siege over here from Tuscany, so let's move on to... let's go... Wait a second. We're selecting you. Let's move you to the mountains. Get that court over and done with. Let's move you down over there. Yeah, we'll take a couple of quick sieges. It should be all good. Alright, where have they gone? These dirty rotten scoundrels are hiding. Darn, that's kind of annoying. If they were in Austria's territory, we would see. Maybe they're heading... not heading towards our land. Let's maybe check out... No? Plus claims on provinces? Okay, you know what, that's fine. Not the be all and end all. Maybe we take a bit of a look up around there? A general has been lost? Oh, that's a shame. Question is it worth investing in a new one right now? Or is it worth getting that final one first? Ah, yep, okay, there they are. They're all marching up here. Fair play. And we don't have access. What the heck? Denmark, Lubeck. Why do we not have naval... We're going over here. I'm sick and tired of your silly shenanigans. March... No. No. What? Okay, hang on a second. You're already heading there. Let's do a quick U-turn. Hamburg. You scoundrel. Okay, Hamburg is the issue there. Alright. Fine. We'll leave that be. You, my little friend, can go back to hunting enemy fleets in the Baltic. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you and your ability. You're fine. Looks like we're going to continue swapping bases though, and I think we go ahead and we hire a guy. As much as I like that extra discipline, having an extra general down here to speed things up is kind of important. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. Yeah, if we want to base race them, we'll do what we'll do. Oh, and a gold rush. Boo, yeah. Alright, let's pay off our debts. No need to have those anymore. Now we got cash on cash, so let's go and... manufactories? I think manufactories are the next big thing. Let's go ahead and do that. In fact, there we go. That's plenty of them. That will give us a very nice increase to our economy. Looks like Tuscany is getting fought. They're not an issue. Looks like... Oh, someone managed to deal with that, but oh well, that's fine. Lose 1 prestige or 50 ducats. Until the end of the game, Moscova gets improved defensiveness? Okay. Well, we're not going to lose the 1 prestige. That's ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and spend that tiny amount of money. It's not even a month's worth of our budget. It's all fine. Looks like Tuscany may be trying to get back to base. I don't know how well that's going to go, though. Let's just see how this all pans out. We're in farmlands over here. We've got mountains up over there. We've got some pretty decent percentage chances, so I don't think we're in too much trouble. So that should be fine. Let's see. Oh, we've almost finished annexing Nogai as well. That is excellent. Siege of a couple of places is over. Let's travel... let's travel to Parma. There we go, that'll be fine. Sweden's occupied Delaskogan. Yeah, no surprises there. That's not really too bad. We can almost peace on out. We need to take their capital. Alright, but you know what? I think that's fine. We'll, yeah, we'll deal with that in the next one. Yeah, we'll take... Oh, we're already... Wait a second. Where is their capital? I'm having second guesses. Okay, so it is down over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll make our way down here, take their capital in the next one, and then I think we'll piece them out. Realistically, it doesn't even matter if Sweden uses up all of their manpower and becomes as powerful as it can be. We'll just crush them as it is. It's really not that much of a concern, but without Tuscany, we'll be in much better condition. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.